$10,000. That's what the tracker said at end of day. 3 weeks later, the bank deposit came in at $8,200. 18% just gone. Not stolen, not fraud, just never real in the first place.
And the scary part isn't the missing money. It's that your ad platform still thinks you made 10 grand. It's optimizing on a number that was never true. Every dollar of that gap is teaching Meta to find more of the wrong buyers.
So where does 18% go? 3 places. Refunds are the first and biggest. In most affiliate verticals, refund rates run 8 to 15%. On a $10,000 day, that's $800 to $1,500 that gets clawed back over the next 3 weeks. Your tracker already counted it. Your ad platform already learned from it.
And the tracker never sends that correction back. It logs the refund in the dashboard, maybe, but Google never gets a retract signal. Meta never gets a refund event. TikTok never gets a cancel order. So the algorithm keeps targeting people who look like those refunders. It thinks they're good customers.
Second leak. Cross-device drops. Someone clicks your ad on their phone during lunch break. 4 days later, they buy on their laptop at home. Your cookie-based tracker sees 2 completely different people. The phone click gets no conversion attached to it. The laptop purchase gets called organic or gets attributed to whatever the last touch point was. Meta never gets credit for the original click, so it can't optimize on that signal.
That's another 5 to 12% of conversions just invisible. Not lost revenue, lost attribution. You paid for that click. The buyer converted, but your tracker broke the chain between the 2 events because a cookie doesn't survive a device switch.
Third problem, and this one's more subtle. Signal depth. When your tracker fires a conversion event to Meta's CAPI, it sends matching parameters so Meta can connect that event to a real user. Most trackers send 3 to 5. Email hash, phone hash, IP, user agent, click ID.
Meta accepts 15. Date of birth, gender, first name, last name, city, state, zip, country, browser ID, external ID. 10 parameters that most trackers just never send. And each one improves your event match quality score, which directly affects how fast the algorithm learns and what CPA it can find for you.
Meta's own docs say a great EMQ score, which needs 10 or more matched parameters, can reduce your CPA by 15 to 25% compared to a poor score. That's not theoretical. That's the difference between a profitable campaign and one you shut off next Tuesday.
So you've got refunds inflating reported revenue, cross-device gaps hiding real conversions, and partial signals making the algorithms slower and dumber. All 3 compound, and they're all invisible unless you go looking for them.
Run those numbers on a real campaign. 300 grand a year in ad spend. 18% gap means $54,000 in invisible losses annually. Not from bad offers, not from bad creatives, not from competitive pressure, from your tracker not talking to your ad platform properly. And every month it runs uncorrected, the algorithm digs deeper into a flawed audience profile.
And it's worse in 2026 than it was 2 years ago. Cookie-based cross-domain tracking is effectively dead. Safari killed it. Chrome followed. Firefox isn't far behind. Meta and Google both updated their algorithms to weight signal quality much heavier than before. More signals means faster learning and lower CPAs. Fewer signals means you're paying a tax you can't see on every single campaign you run.
Here's the diagnostic. 4 questions. Does your tracker fire server-side postbacks? How many CAPI signals does it send to Meta? Does it handle refunds and fire reversal signals to ad platforms? And does it do cross-device attribution via email or phone identity instead of cookies? Most setups fail at question 2. Almost nobody passes question 3.
If you can't answer yes to all 4, you're leaving money on the table every day. Not because your campaigns are bad, because the data feeding the algorithm is incomplete.
This is why I built ClickerVolt to send the full signal chain. 15 parameters to Meta, 12 to TikTok, 9 to Google. Automatic refund reversals to all 3 platforms when a ClickBank IPN comes in. But even if you don't use what I built, run your setup against those 4 questions. The gap between your tracker and your bank account is money you're spending to make the algorithm worse at its job.
Fix the data, and the algorithm fixes itself. That's the whole point. You don't need better creatives or bigger budgets. You need your ad platform to know what actually happened after the click.